And we're back with another WWE Immortals video. Now, there are two events running right now in the game, and one is for the Voodoo Bray Wyatt in the online tournament, and also there is a Mortal Kombat Johnny Cage in the challenges. So, on Skype with us right now is Blind. What's up, Blind?
How's it going, guys?
All right, so there's going to be a link to Blind's channel in the description, and this is the second time we've recorded this video, and I'm trying to rush and get it done as quickly as possible because I'm going to see X-Men Apocalypse. I'm having some serious problems with the voice syncing up with the audio. I almost want to just hide behind my microphone so you can't see my lips move. What do you think about that? I got a new computer, so there's new settings and things like that. It might take me a week or so to figure this out, but we'll get it done, right? You know, you've had this problem before too, I'm sure.
Yeah, new computer problems. It's the worst.
Yeah. Okay. So we're going to talk about a couple things. We're going to talk about the differences between the Voodoo Bray Wyatt and the Mad Scientist Bray Wyatt. And then we're also going to talk about Mortal Kombat Johnny Cage, and we're going to give them our opinions and ratings on them. And we're not going to talk about the A-list Johnny Cage. And the reason for that is he's only available in that, what is it, Ultimate Immortals Triple H pack or something like that.
Yeah, the Ultimate Triple H Immortals pack.
Yeah, and I've only been able to open two of those. So, you know, if you see someone with like 7 or something like that, they're probably a hacker. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't want to call anybody a hacker, but that card is really not available, right?
Yeah, that's a dead giveaway for a hacker for sure.
Yeah, so that's the only card I really don't have in the game, but we've got Mortal Kombat Johnny Cage. Okay, so let's talk about the Voodoo Bray Wyatt. And you really like this card a lot. Tell me what you think about his special ability.
Yeah, his special ability is probably one of the best in the entire game. And when you drop below 20% health, you completely switch health, depending on whether it's 100%, 50%. It's so good. It's just a great ability overall for sure.
Yeah, and I have one of these, and I've used this card several times in the Nightmare Challenge mode where I just go into battle, let him swap health around, and then he dies like with one hit. It's like the easiest way to beat the Nightmare mode, and for me, I'm not really even interested in getting multiple copies of this card because he's kind of like a one-trick pony to me, but you've maxed him out before, and you liked him a lot.
Yeah, his stats are really above average for the most part. He's about 30k damage. I think it's 29.8, but yeah, he's really solid when it comes to his stats. But I think he's just mainly about his ability. His ability is just insane.
Yeah, and hopefully we'll get to see that in this video here. Second time, right? We're trying to do the second time. The first time I was able to. Now, let's talk about the Mad Scientist Bray Wyatt. He has kind of like a Dead Man Undertaker where he can die 3 times after each knockout. Each time he revives, he comes back to life with 25% less health and deals 33% more damage. And when I first saw this card, when it first came out, I thought it was going to be the most broken card ever. And it turns out he's not that hard to beat. Like when you come up against him in the online mode, he just seems like he's not that hard. What do you think about this guy?
Yeah, I've never really had problems with him other than using maybe like a non-maxed out card against him. But, you know, if you have a Legendary 7 card, he's usually no problem whatsoever.
Yeah, he just seems like you can't third special him to death, but you can definitely use basic attacks and kill him pretty easily.
Yeah, if you have even just a tactical vest maxed out, he's no problem at all.
Yeah, not sorry. So, of the two cards, on a scale of 1 to 10, which one do you like more, and what kind of ratings would you give, let's say, on the Voodoo Bray Wyatt?
So Voodoo, I would give him either 8 or 9 for sure. He's one of my favorites, and his stats are pretty high. Definitely a good card to get.
And then the Mad Scientist Bray Wyatt?
I would say either 6 or 7. You know, his ability isn't the best. It's good, but it just doesn't really help that much, and his stats are pretty low.
Okay, and so my suggestion is to definitely go and get at least one Voodoo Bray Wyatt. He's useful even with one card because you can do that, what I was talking about in the Nightmare Boss. It's like doing like 200,000 points of damage to the guy when they swap health, right?
Yeah, those guys, especially like at the end of Bonus Battle 7, they have like 280k health. It's insane. Yeah, definitely helpful for sure.
Okay, and let's talk about the Mortal Kombat Johnny Cage. And let's just say this right now. Probably one of the best characters in the game. High damage output. Does he have like the highest finisher damage?
His damage I think is the highest in the game. It rivals Seth Rollins. I think he's second highest. But yeah, other than that, I'm pretty sure he has the highest damage output.
And so And let's talk about his special ability, which is, upon tag in, Johnny Cage generates adrenaline 200% faster for 5 seconds. When performing a finisher, he has a 10% chance to revive a KO'd teammate. That doesn't seem very reliable, but I guess it could happen, right?
Yeah, I mean, he is completely built for finishers, and with a few different gear cards on him, he could gain his 3 bars of adrenaline in a blink of an eye. So I think he was like engineered for finishers.
Okay, so I personally am really excited about getting this car maxed out. I've got him at Legendary 2, and so I'll take him to 3, 4, 5, and I'll probably buy the last 2. And on a scale of 1 to 10, where do you put this guy?
He's got to be a 10 for sure.
Yeah, okay, so Mortal Kombat, Johnny Cage, cross promotion, not a wrestler, a fictional character, is probably the best hero in the game. Somewhat ironic, right?
Yeah, I find that super funny. Not, something I would have done anyway, but yeah.
Okay.
Cross promotion, like you said.
Yeah, so let's go into a match, and hopefully we'll be able to see all of their abilities and the differences between the two Bray Wyatts, and then we'll finish it up with a third special from Mortal Kombat, Johnny Cage. And like all characters, they have different tap, tap, tap swipe moves, so we're doing that right here. And the Voodoo Bray Wyatts have some sort of burning effect. What can you tell me about that?
Yeah, his burning effect, I really wish was a lot better. Even when I had him maxed out, he was only doing about 300 points of damage with his burning, so not really good at all. I wish the swipes were swapped with the Bray Wyatts. Mad Scientist stuns him, that's really good. Stun's always great.
Okay, so what I'm going to do here is the second special on him, which is different on each one. So that is the Voodoo Bray Wyatt's second special, and he knocks him out. And now I'm going to do the first special, which is the same on both of them. All right. Now let's go take a look at the Mad Scientist. Now the Mad Scientist has a stun on his tap, tap, tap swipe, which is kind of useful, but there is a trick to it. You kind of have to wait and walk up to him before you hit them.
Yeah, he would be such a great character if you could continuously tap and stun, but yeah, you have to let him run up a bit before you could continue the cycle.
Okay, and there also is a combo on both of these where it's just basically a continuous swipe move in the corner, right?
Yeah, endless swipe, except for a few characters. I think Triple H, Undertaker, a few just to name.
All right. Well, let's do... Boy, before I pop this second special, there we go. We got big... Let's do it this way. I don't want to kill him off. So there is the second special. I want to get as little damage as possible because I don't want to kill them off. All right. So what I'm going to do right here is I'm going to let the Voodoo do this health swap so you can see how his ability works. So I'm just going to let Trish Stratus punch him for a second, and you'll see their health swap around. Uh-oh. She may have done more damage than knockout. Okay, so he didn't hit that trigger below 20%, so that didn't happen. I'll let the Mad Scientist die right here, and you will see that he comes back to life, basically, which is pretty cool, actually. Alright, so you can die up to 3 times, right?
Yeah, not a bad ability when you have to drag out a battle. Pretty decent, especially if you have a decent healer on your team as well.
Yeah, and then he'll come back to life, which is kind of cool. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to let her beat up on him so I can show you the third special. And I think the third special on the Bray Wyatts is hysterical because he actually kisses the other guy. It's kind of funny, right?
Yeah, I agree. Definitely
It's one of the
odder finishers.
Yeah. All right. So before we do that, I'll show you Johnny Cage's third special. Let's do that. And this is the highest damage output third finisher in the entire game. It is nuts. Run, don't walk. Go get this card. You want to max that guy out if you can. And then as far as the Voodoo Bray Wyatt, I think you're good at least getting one, right?
Yeah, definitely get one if you can.
All right, and I'll show you the... Uh-oh, I just got caught. But he will come back to life. And that is okay. So he's died twice already. And I'll show you how you have to kind of wait on the stun. See, if I keep going attack, you have to wait for him to walk up before you finish that off. And then here is the third special right here. And he's going to give Trish a little kiss. Check this out. It's funnier when he does it to a guy, though. I gotta say, it's pretty funny. All right, that is awesome, and that went very well. So there you have it. You have both the Bray Wyatts. I think getting the Voodoo, at least get one, and then get as many of the Johnny Cages as possible. He's amazing. He has amazing damage. He's one of the best heroes in the game. And be sure to check out Blind's channel. Blind had his account reset a couple months ago, so he completely restarted the game. And so he has been making videos about where to farm on lower levels, because I pretty much farm on Bonus Battle 6 or Bonus Battle 7. You finally are doing Bonus Battle 6 now, right?
Yes, that's right. It's very good to do that. A lot of coins, guys. So work your way to that bonus battle 6.
Yeah, so be sure to check out his channel. There is a link in the description. And then also right here in the middle of the screen, there is a link to click right there where you can watch and see all of my WWE Immortals videos. There's a playlist. I just got to tell you, I really appreciate the support I've been getting lately. It's just gone through the roof. I'm really grateful for all you guys. I love you guys. And as always, thanks for watching.